Well, over a year ago, our mother was admitted to the hospital with pneumonia, and she ended up being there 16 days, and we weren't sure if we were really going to get her home or if she was going to have to go to a nursing home, a rehab facility, and we were kind of at a loss.
Once it was diagnosed that she had congestive heart failure, which is an end-of-life condition, it was suggested to us that we might want to talk to the palliative care team, the doctors and nurses that work in that. And we agreed to it. Yes, we wanted information on Mom's condition and what that meant for us.
Dr. Kay and Margaret in palliative care sat down with us, explained all our options, what to do and what steps, who to contact. They contacted organizations for us. And besides helping Mom with end-of-life care, I think it gave the whole family, even the family that wasn't here in Grand Junction, the ability to feel at ease and know that we were in the right hands.
I think having this program at St. Mary's Hospital is really important. I think everybody is going to at some time go through this with a parent or themselves as they get older. And it's just really invaluable. When you're here and you're sick, you're well taken care of. But if you continue to be ill and have an illness that is not going to improve, what do you do? Where do you go? Who do you ask?
I mean, right now, it's not a very large program, and I think financial support of that program will help everyone, families and patients, both.
The Friendship Fund benefited my life when there was a time of financial hardship. It was brought to me by my supervisors as a means to help me out in that situation in my life. My personal hardship was when there were issues with the apartment that I live in, where we weren't able to be in there physically because of issues. So it was financially hard to have to be in hotel rooms, pay for meals that weren't able to be provided normally where we would in our home. And so at that time, there wasn't a lot of money available for me. And so the Friendship Fund was something that helped to supplement that in that time of need and financial hardship. I'm extremely grateful for the Friendship Fund. My son and I benefited from it greatly when we needed it and had that financial hardship in our life. And I just hope that other associates can get to learn about it and what it can do for them should they need it.
So we're real excited to have a cancer survivorship program. We're one of the first cancer centers in the country to have survivorship, and so we've been building this program for 9 years. And over the years, what I've learned is that my job is to meet the non-medical needs of our patients. So through the survivorship program, I'm really able to address needs and meet them and develop new programs. Obviously, we have the Cancer Resource Center with a lot of educational resources. Knowledge is definitely power. Donations allow me, through the survivorship program, to provide direct support to patients who need support. For example, we had a patient who wasn't able to get here from Rangeley because he didn't have money for gas. We also had a lady, a sweet little old lady, who was in stage 4 cancer and she was dying. And everyone was coming to her house to say goodbye. And she was so embarrassed because she didn't have the energy to clean her house. And it took us a couple days to convince her, but we talked her into letting us pay somebody to come and clean her house so that she didn't have to be embarrassed when everyone came to say goodbye. That's the kind of direct support that the survivorship program provides to people in this community. It's an amazing honor and privilege to be the person that's kind of the conduit. Sometimes I feel like I'm a vase and the money pours into the survivorship program from the foundation, and then it comes out the bottom to the patients and their families here in Grand Junction and really throughout Mesa County and western Colorado.
About 7 years ago, when I was diagnosed with a sea monster, as we call it, I had ovarian cancer, and I was totally devastated. It was like an anvil hit me. I don't want to die, type thing. But I was 52 at the time, and I just did not want to die. And the doctor said, no, it's okay. You don't have to die. Eventually we'll all die, but you don't have to. We can do surgery, we can do chemotherapy, and you'll be fine. Deborah Hess came in when I was sitting on the drip with all the hoses hanging out. And she said, we have a survivorship program. And, oh, what is that? She said, I have put together a calendar, different programs that will make survivors feel better and will basically distract you and feel better about yourself. With the art classes, a wonderful artist and very famous one, Vera Mulder, comes in and she teaches us, as well as many others, and she teaches us about painting. So I have never, 50 years ago, 6 years ago in school, but look what I made. I'm so proud of this. I would say it is money well spent. We cancer survivors, especially the kinship part, and then the art classes and the yoga classes, they bring us closer together and they make us feel better about ourselves that we can do this. The body is not gone yet. It seemed like it at the time, but we really, in that, I want to thank all of you to, if you donate to this fund, to the foundation, that it is money well spent. We really enjoy this.